What's going on, guys? Kale Alec here with some Yu-Gi-Oh news. Now hold on to your seats, ladies and gents, because we have new Dark Lords. Anyway, let's get on with this. We have Dark Lord Tezcatlipoca. That's what I'm gonna call it. Tezcatlipoca. I think it's Tezcatlipoca. And then Dark Lord, it's either Iztab or Ixtab. I'm gonna call it Ixtab. And then Dark Lord Lucifer. Hail Satan! These have no set release date, but we know that we're having them. And let's just go over their effects and see what we can do with them. As far as a deck is concerned, or as far as making a deck out of these is concerned. So, Tezcatlipoca and Iztab have the same secondary effects, in which they you pay 1,000 life points. There you go. You pay 1,000 life points, then target one Dark Lord spell or trap card in the graveyard. And this card's effect becomes that card's effect. And whenever if you activate the spell or trap card effect, you shuffle it from grave back to deck. You can only use this effect once per turn. You know, that's a great effect and all, you know, using your resources from grave and then putting them back. The only problem is this little bit right here. Dark Lord spell and traps. You know, the ones that don't exist. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they're gonna give us them, you know, assuming that they just, you know, considering they gave us 3 new Dark Lords, they're most likely gonna give us spell and trap cards to go with those effects. But I mean, as of right now, if you test them out on Dev Pro, they're not gonna have much to do. And then his first effect is if a Dark Lord or Fallen One monster you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, while this card's in your hand, discard it, and then it doesn't get destroyed. And then Ixtab is discard this card and one other Dark Lord or Fallen One card, and then draw 2 cards. So she's alright. And then Dark Lord Lucifer, level 11, Dark Fairy. These are all Dark Fairies. This one's level 10. This one's level 9. This one's a long effect. Cannot be special summoned. Yay. You know, just what we needed, another Dark Lord that couldn't be special summoned. If this card is tribute summoned, you can special summon Dark Lord and or Fallen One monsters from your hand or deck up to the number of effect monsters your opponent controls. I mean, if this card is tribute summoned, I don't think you're going to summon this any other way but tribute summoning it, but alright. And then while you control another Dark Lord or Fallen One monster, your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Ha! Oh, targeting. I remember when cards used to do that. Once per turn, you can send cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard equal to the number of Dark Lord and Fallen One monsters on the field, and if you do, gain 500 life points for each Dark Lord or Fallen card sent to the graveyard by this effect. Wow! You get life points back. Combine that with the Fallen Nurse thing, and you can dish out 500. It's not a bad combo, but I mean, it's a bit of a stretch comboing all this. I mean, maybe I'd run this in the Dark Lord deck if I wanted to, but yeah. After going through all the other Dark Lords, because it's been a while, it's been a whole 8 years since we've gotten other Dark Lord, you know, support, you know, new Dark Lord support. I'm gonna say these aren't bad. If and when we get their spell and trap cards, they will most likely be better. But if you guys are looking for the next top tier deck, the next, you know, piece de resistance in the meta, nah, it's not here. As far as I'm concerned, if Konami decides to make, you know, hella broken spells and traps for these Dark Lords, then they'll probably stand a chance in the meta. In my head, I doubt it, but I'm sure someone somewhere is gonna find some random card that no one's ever heard of from like 10 years ago, combine it with these cards, and it'll get some attention for like a week. That's just how the game works. But like I said, strictly within the archetype, if they want to be tier 1, they really gotta have some good spell and trap card support, because right now it's not looking too great. The card effects aren't bad by any means. Dark Lords themselves just haven't been like on the scene for a while. Look, we got like Asmodeus, Despair, Zerato, Superbia, and then the nurses. I mean, the Dark Lords are gonna be alright. I'm sure this old support is, I mean, any support. Just showing that Konami cares about an old archetype, just carrying in the wrong kind of way, is good. It's good that they're supporting old archetypes. I like that. But that has been my 2 cents on these cards. Let me know what you guys think and if there's any potential that you see with all these, because I mean, I certainly do see the potential of having a fun decked, you know, take to locals or something like that. The Dark Lords are cool. I think Lucifer looks phenomenal. He looks badass. But you know, art's not gonna win you a game. But that has been my time. That has been my opinion on these new Dark Lords. And have a good day, guys. This has been Kale Alec, and don't forget, Hail Satan!